Welcome back to Network Africa. Doctors in the United Kingdom say a key malaria treatment has failed for the first time in patients being treated in Britain. The drug combination was unable to cure 4 patients who had all visited Africa in early signs that the parasite is evolving resistance. Between 1,500 and 2,000 people are treated for malaria in the UK each year, always after foreign travel. Most are treated with the combination drug lumefantrine. But clinical reports show the therapy failed in 4 patients between October 2015 and February 2016. All of the patients initially responded to therapy and were sent home, but were readmitted around a month later when the infection rebounded. In North Africa, with extended power cuts in Libya, the United Nations Development Programme is installing solar panels on the roofs of hospitals in several Libyan cities to help secure a reliable alternative source of energy. The project aims to help hospitals cope with extended power cuts that can sometimes reach up to 17 hours in a day.
The United Nations Development Programme has installed solar panels at 10 hospitals across Libya amid recurring blackouts. Bashir Mohammed, deputy manager at Abu Salem Hospital, says the project has been very successful.
This project was launched by the UN's development program at 10 hospitals across Libya amid enthusiasm from Abu Salem's mayor. They wanted to implement this project here at Abu Salem's emergency hospital, and the idea was proposed to the hospital's administration, and it was agreed upon before the solar panel was installed in a short period of time.
General electricity blackouts in western and southern Libya, on top of chronic security and economic problems, has pushed public frustration to new highs. Tripoli and other cities in the west and south have been plagued by repeated and lengthy power cuts for months. The south has been suffering a general blackout for at least the past few weeks.
We first tried it out at the surgical unit for 10 days and the success was overwhelming. So we moved it to the intensive care unit and made full use of it during the blackout.
Officials previously blamed the power cuts on technical problems, damage from Libya's low-intensity military conflict, sabotage and distortions to electricity supply caused by armed groups diverting scarce power to their own neighborhoods. Hospitals have been forced to use generators that frequently run out of diesel. The power cuts have contributed to the fragile UN-backed government that arrived in Tripoli last March, but has failed to unite rival factions or halt a slide in living standards.
We'll now take you to South Africa to meet Percy Maimela, a self-taught artist from Pretoria who discovered his passion for drawing when he was in the 3rd grade. But it was not until some salt spilled on the floor of the shop where he worked that he discovered he had a unique ability to turn an everyday item into realistic works of art.
Percy Maimela is a seasoned artist. Using table salt as his main medium, he can conjure up detailed images. The 31-year-old says he has loved art since he was a child and knew he had a level of talent above his peers, but never thought it would lead to anything. He couldn't afford professional training, so when he finished high school, he went into retail for 6 years. Then in 2014, Maimela walked into the storeroom at a shop where he worked and found salt spilled on the floor. That changed his view of art forever.
And just take small stones and make something that no one ever thought of. You can take salt, you can take maize meal and make something like, normally you know salt is for food and stuff, but then here's salt. Do you believe that salt is... so even salt companies, they wouldn't say salt is just for food anymore. You see? Yeah. So it gives me a lot of too much chance to practice. With one bag, I can just make as many masterpieces as I can.
Even with a unique skill, Maimela, like most artists, has struggled to gain recognition.
Being an artist in total is not easy, because not everyone understands art, and then not everyone is willing to buy art. But everyone is willing to buy something that's provoking to their feelings.
Today, Maimela is practicing on his dining room floor. His latest inspiration, Barack Obama, provoked mixed feelings around the world as he left office at the end of 2 terms as President of the United States. Maimela says he does not need much to get started on a commissioned piece of work. With an investment of less than 50 US cents for salt and a little extra for something sticky, he can sell a piece for about $30 US. Although his art is cheap to make, Maimela admits it's not as financially rewarding as he would like, but believes that he made the right choice when he quit his job in retail to develop his passion.
It's draining. Sometimes you get clients, sometimes you get proper gigs and stuff. But for me, I'm still in a learning stage. I wouldn't say like it's joyous and stuff, but I'm still in a learning stage when I can see a light, and a very big light at the end of the tunnel.
Maimela also works in pencil. He has not been able to get any work shown in galleries, but believes his profile is growing, especially thanks to the internet. He runs a blog and has been featured on an online artist platform called artwanted.com.
Finally on the program, the Nigerian Navy has raided illegal oil refineries, destroying large volumes of crude in Burutu local government area of Delta State. The flag officer commanding the operation, Rear Admiral Mohammed Sani Garba, told journalists that the force had launched the Operation River Sweep 11 to degrade and dislodge criminal elements in the maritime domain. Rear Admiral Garba says suspected oil thieves have been arrested, with other items recovered.
After over a week of persistent crackdown on the operators of these illegalities, one team has so far discovered and destroyed a total of 42 illegal refinery camps. Accordingly, about 3,000 metric tons of suspected stolen crude oil and 1,000 metric tons of products suspected to be illegal refined were destroyed in the operation in line with extant regulations. Also, 40 Cotonou boats landing with suspected stolen crude oil were set ablaze. Furthermore, a total of 9 speedboats and 14 pumping machines were recovered from the operation. The operation led to several arrests, including 3 high-profile members of the criminals involved in pipeline vandalism. Some have been interrogated and handed over to the DIA, MPF, and DSS as appropriate for further investigation and possible prosecution.
And that's it on Network Africa. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Temitope Fagbemi.